I see a lot of farmers in the fields around me. We've been having a lot of rain. It's kind of dry right now. We just had rain like 2 days ago, but the mud's pretty much drying up other than a few spots. So I came over and pulled the tractor out and hooked onto the disc. I'm going to try to disc this corn stubble. I just did a little pass just to see how it did. I'm going to put a little bit more aggressive turn on these discs, and I'm going to see if it cuts it up. I mean, the field across the road the first year, I didn't plow it because I didn't use the moldboard plow. It was grass. I just put an aggressive turn on it, disced it. So I'm going to put a little bit more aggressive angle on these discs. I'm going to grease this, and I'm going to do a couple passes and see how it goes. I need to pull a hydraulic hose off of my chisel plow, and it's not as wide as this. So I'm going to see if I can shave a little time and maybe just disc it twice. We'll see how it goes in the corn stubble. Probably needs chiseled, but we'll see. It's disking up pretty nice with the aggressive angle on the disc that I put. Spinning a little bit. It still is a little soft. It's working up good, but as you can see by the mud caking on the tires, it's still a little too wet. But I'm gonna hit this. I'm just gonna do a couple passes, and we'll probably get more rain, and who knows. I'm not in any rush this year. I really don't care, but I'm gonna keep doing a little bit each day until I'm done. And I'm putting in alfalfa this year because I had a really good corn crop last year, and the grain prices sucked, and I didn't make anything. So I'm not wasting my time and money. It's tons of input cost, and just to be let down when the prices drop. I'll do alfalfa and sell it to people with horses and stuff. So we'll see how that goes before I just let somebody else lease the land to farm or do something else with it. Couple deer there, 3 or 4. I miss a few. I like just being out here in the tractor listening to music. Still got a lot to do. Never ends, especially with no real help. Just every now and then I can find somebody to help me. This disc is holding up pretty nice. I mean, it's kind of cheaply made, but for a $5,000 brand new 13 foot, 12 or 13 foot, it's nice for the price. I mean, it's heavy duty. It's just the grease fittings are kind of crappy, kind of manufactured cheaply, but it's a decent disc. I'm happy with it. It works well. I just don't know how long those bearings are gonna hold up, especially with an aggressive attack like this. Day 2 after work, just out here doing a few passes. It's working up pretty good. It's working up nice. I probably should chisel plow it, but I'm just hitting it with the disc, and then I'm going to hit it one more time in the disc after it's dry. And probably be good to plant some hay crop. We'll see. I'm in no rush this year. Just taking my time and doing it in the evenings, or when I have once it's dry. We haven't had any rain in a couple days, so it's the driest that it's probably been. Disc it twice, we'll see what it looks like. If it's good enough to run the grain drill or not. Did about 4 passes around the outside, and now I'm just starting on this side and working my way across. And then I got to do the lease ground. got all this section over here. I'm probably about a third done with the field, but that whole area is hit once. It's working up nice. There's still a lot of foreign material, but corn fodder. One more time, once it dries out, hit it. I think it'll work up real nice. There's a couple spots in the turns I've hit a few times at the end, and they're starting to look real good. So, getting there. Hanging it up for today. Nice view over the field. Come back and do some more tomorrow. Maybe finish this field up. So this area holds a little bit of water. You can see where it kind of lays. There's a little bit of rain coming this evening, but it's pretty bone dry right now. The area I fixed a while back, filled in. There was an open hole that the previous farmer never closed after tiling. Is right there. I haven't been able to actually plow or disc through there since I filled it in. It usually holds water. It's bone dry right now. There's been ducks in there before, but it's bone dry right now, so I just disced it all up and I didn't even sink in anywhere, so that's amazing. I'm leaving, got to go out of town for work next week, so I'm trying to get a couple of these fields hit once, so when I come back I can hit them again and plant them. A few long passes left here, and my big field is, well, not even close to done, but I disced it the first time, so I'll just get one more time and then plant it. But this is a good one that's working the ground up. Getting the dry spots done, which is great. There's a little wet spot right down there. It's gonna take a while before I can get through it, but that's all done over there by the road. I just have this middle section done. Probably about 20 more passes and it'll be done with this field. What speeds do you guys disc at? I'm going 6.5 almost miles an hour. Second range, 4th gear. Clipping along. Sometimes I gotta slow down, but it's doing a pretty nice job. It's so dry right now, I wanted to get these wet spots done, so I'm over here on my lunch break. Just hitting a couple of the wet spots. You can see the weather's coming from Ohio, so just pretty much right back there on that tree line. I got all the wet spots over here. That's all done. Just there's a couple spots that are really dry right now. Well, they're still wet, but the driest that they're gonna be before this rain comes. So I'm trying to get through them, and yeah, this is what I do on my lunch break sometimes, try to beat the weather. And then I'll come back and disc everything else after this weekend. It's supposed to be nice again. We're just gonna get a bit of storms here this afternoon, but disc is working good. Love the American flag touch. All right. So I noticed going hard and fast with this aggressive pitch. This disc is getting broken. I don't know if I can hammer it back into place and weld it, or if I gotta take this apart and replace. But she didn't hold on. I mean, I might be able to beat it back into place and put a weld on it and at least get through this year. We'll see. So, did a little bit of discing over lunch till the rain came. Didn't really last too long, so the ground's still pretty dry. It rained real hard for maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes. There's another storm coming later tonight, but I'm gonna try to get this field disced. The Amish replaced 4 discs on my disc set here, and they didn't connect the last row cleaner correctly. It was loose, and I was just trying to get some things done. I was gonna have to take it apart. I needed some other tooling, but now the row cleaner's gone. So while I'm driving around the field, I get to play, look for my lost parts. So hopefully I'll be able to find it. I know the areas I did, but yeah, gotta find that row cleaner so I don't have to buy a new one or find it. I'll find it planting if nothing else, but need to find it. Tillage is done for the year. You gotta clean everything up and put it away. I'm gonna spray and then plant next week, early next week. All right, thanks for watching.
You got to plow to the end of the road. Baby, hook up on that Jenny girl and let her go.